call her bitch at that point. Own it.
I'm not offended by that word anyway. I think in like the 7th grade, I was like, somebody goes, if somebody calls you a bitch, you say thank you because it's beautiful and intelligent, talented, charming, and hard to get.
That's not what they meant. I guarantee it.
Yeah. I've never really been, I mean, to my face or to my knowledge, I mean, not too often in my life is that how I've been identified. I mean, I don't think I am a bitch. You know, I try to be kind of a cool chick.
But you said that, and we've been in meetings in the past with the other bosses, and you're like,
well,
I'm a bit like, okay, pipe down there, girl, pipe down there, honey.
And you know, and I mean, we've experienced that too, where it's like, you know, and you did come to my defense at one particular time, I think, because I gave you the hairy eyeball. It's like, well, I think Heidi's the one that's really ruffling the feathers or something, and I gave you the hairy eyeball, and you're like, well, you know, in her defense, it's probably, you know, you're probably saying that because she's a chick. Because if it was you walking into a room and going, this is unacceptable, and this and this and this and these things need to be fixed.
I probably shouldn't have said anything.
Right.
Because you should have said it. I didn't help by me stepping in and saving the little lady. I should have sat there, and then you just said, why didn't you say something?
Yeah.
But then, for you to be able to be taken seriously, you probably should have said something yourself, but then I jumped in. Probably my fault.
Yeah, I've been in meetings with you guys, and you will both be bitching about the exact same thing, and they'll be looking in Frank's eyes the entire time.
Right. Yeah. And so it's just, I think that's what it is. It's not necessarily that it's like I can have.
Because they can follow my eyes. They know where I'm looking.
That is true. I think I make them uncomfortable. Like we're not sure where to look.
What does she look?
Do I look?
Why is she yelling out the window?
Do I look to? Is it the left eye?
I don't know what's going on.
I'll just look
here.
at Frank. It's a little easier. I don't know. But yeah, I mean that's from since the beginning of time. It's like you can be saying the exact same thing that I'm saying, and somebody's going, God, that Heidi, what a bitch.
Here's a tweet.
Really?
That obviously doesn't apply to Heidi. Says it's definitely the Minnie Mouse voice that does women in, unlike Hillary Clinton and Meg Whitman, who were taken very seriously.
And Meg Whitman ran a very successful company and turned it around and made a name for herself. So see.
But don't you think? I mean,
I think she can do it.
You don't see Meg Whitman and go, I bet she'd be fun to hang out with. It's like, you know, I bet she's kind of a bitch. I mean, isn't that what you perceive just because of her position? Even Hillary Clinton. It's like, I bet she's probably kind of a bitch.
I don't know. I mean, you're asking
demanding.
You're asking another woman that it's like, you know, sometimes you need a gal around who could get things done, and those women seem like they can get things done. Sometimes you want a woman like that on your side. You know.
Here's another tweet says Bachman is hot, so is Palin. That'd be a dream threesome. I'd even let John Edwards fondle my testicles to make it happen.
Ew.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Somebody's really desperate.
I think Sarah Palin's a nice-looking lady, too. I think she's dumb as shit, but I think she's a nice-looking lady.
But isn't that what makes her better looking, the fact that she's stupid?
Not for me.
But I mean,
for
society.
I'm attracted to intelligent. Like, if she, you know, intelligent, that's what I like. Maybe that's why I have a fetish for glasses, because I'm attracted to smart. That's what.
Because glasses mean smart.
Well, I know, not necessarily, but that is the illusion. I mean, if you're going to play a smart character, they're always like, put glasses on, you appear to be more intelligent for whatever reason. You look like a bookworm when you have glasses on. So I'm attracted to that. I mean, a girl is like, oh my God, and she's
so hot. Is that why
hot.
Sarah Palin puts the glasses on? Because
Probably.
It's for society, people like you, it makes them look smarter?
Yeah, I bet they're clear lenses.
So why not wear the longer hair? If cutting your hair and wearing a pantsuit makes you look like a bitch, why not wear your hair a little longer and wear a dress?
Because then
you don't look like a bitch.
Then there's the other side
and
of the
then
coin.
Put on glasses so you look like a smart, cool chick.
Yeah, but I think there is that other side where people won't take you seriously. They're like, she's too pretty to be smart. She can't possibly be smart. And then you got to fight that. It's like a constant battle. It's either I'm a bitch and I'm smart, or I'm pretty and I'm a ding dong. So you're like, where do I do as a woman? What the hell do you do? Like, well, if I dress in a suit and I put my hair back and my glasses on, and people will take me seriously. If I have my hair down, like, she's a dingbat. She can't possibly be smart. Look how pretty she is.
I don't think they take you seriously. I think they think that you take yourself too seriously.
If I wear a suit,
it's not genuine. Yeah. It's like you're putting on man clothes and cutting your
with
hair
a feminine cut
into man hair.
Yeah, with a little feminine.
I
like my feminine cut suits.
With light makeup, so you don't look like you're, painted up whore.
Right. Like a cocktail waitress.
To go to the business place because you're trying to look like a dude. And so it's like, I perceive that as you're taking yourself too seriously. Not that I'm going to take you any more serious.
Right.
I mean, if you can do your job, great. I don't care. I mean, I don't care how you do it as long as it gets done.
Yeah.
I don't care what you wear to work every day or how you cut your hair as long as it gets done.
Thank God.
But if I think proven point.
Woo! Trucker cap, boots, ripped jeans, torn up shirt.
But if you wore a
sports
suit to work every single day,
yeah.
Wouldn't I think you're taking yourself a little too seriously?
And I walked in with my briefcase, and I was like, I've got my papers here.
Yeah. And every story sucked. Everything you pulled out was like this horrible. And I'm like, somebody's taking herself too seriously.
Yeah.
It doesn't make your work any better because you dressed in a suit and you cut your hair.
True.
And you're looking all sharp and dandy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather have somebody who looks like, like you said, trucker hat, tore up shirt.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd appreciate if it was wet a little bit, pour some water on it.
Well, you never know what the rest of the show brings. Sure.
Pop them nippies out. But if you have great stories, then you're doing your job. I'm not going to take you less seriously because I can see your nipples. Right?
Well,
right,
I don't think you'd hear a word I said.
Let's test it. Let these tuckers down, go through about 3 stories, and we'll see how great they are. And then go change, put on a suit, cut your hair, and then do 3 more. And we're like, those first 3 were definitely better. I don't care what they were.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't even know what you were talking about. All I saw was areola for like 3.5 minutes.
I don't know what it was about those first 3 stories, but I could not stop listening. I was hanging on every word.
Was fascinating.
Here's an email that says people who are in power for a reason, mostly because they are strong, assertive, egotistical assholes. True. I mean, I think you got to be an asshole or an egotistical asshole to want to be at the top of the ladder. Because you think you deserve to be at the top of the ladder, so you're going to keep climbing. Some people climb in the middle and go, I've reached my peak.
Yeah.
And those people aren't genuinely assholes if they know that their peak is the middle. The people who don't know their peak is the middle, who want to keep climbing.
Well, but I don't think...
And you say, no, your peak is the middle.
That's where I disagree, though. I disagree with it for men, and I disagree with it for women. I think you can get stuff done without being an asshole or without being considered a bitch.
No, I mean,
I think you can
climbing.
just, yeah, but I think you can get there and you can be in a position of power and still be, I mean, you're kind, you're assertive, but I think assertive and asshole, 2 different things. Bitch and assertive, 2 different things. I mean, I think that, yeah, you have to have
It's a fine line.
Yeah, but I think that there are probably men in power at big companies whose employees love him. You know what I mean? That he's like, well, he's a really good boss. He's, he's there, he listens, he understands, and he's not necessarily an asshole. I mean, I think it's possible to be that. I don't think
I don't think so.
I don't think there's like hand in hand. It's like, oh, if you're a CEO, gotta be an asshole. I mean,
you don't have to be an asshole, but you can't. It's like being a parent. I can be a father, but I can't be her friend. And there's a fine line between being a father and a friend, or being you're such a dickhead dad. To where, okay, I have a great dad, where it's like, okay, am I going to allow certain things here? Am I not going to allow certain things? And at some point, she's going to say, I hate you. I wish you to never come into my life.
Yeah.
Now, she thinks I'm an asshole. Am I truly an asshole? Or is she a disgruntled employee of the family unit? See, it's all the perception.
Yeah,
so, as I say, sometimes, as a boss, you have to be an asshole and not worry about what people think about you.
Well, that goes back to a woman going, am I a bitch, or is that what you're perceiving me as?
But if
it's the exact same thing.
But if you're always a bitch...
But I'm not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? You're not always an asshole. Or it's all in the perception. A guy's going, that chick's a total bitch. No, that's your perception.
It says in society, it's normal for men to be assholes. When they see a woman being an asshole, she's titled bitch. In other words, all people in power are assholes, men or bitches, women. So that's what I was saying earlier, my first initial point. If you are a strong conservative woman, aren't you a bitch? You had to be a bitch to get there. You have to go and argue with assholes all day. So to say, how could you stereotype her and label her a witch or a bitch or a devil woman, when it's like, you kind of got to be that to get to where she is. So why be offended by that? If you're going to own bitch and think it's beautiful, intelligent, and
talented,
tits,
charming, hard to get, tits, cunt, hag, yes. How it's changed since the third grade.
You got to be one to swim with the sharks. And that's what she's swimming in all day. So why be offended when they call you one?
Maybe I'm a shark. Maybe I'm a shark. I'm swimming, but I'm not biting anybody. I'm not killing surfers. I'm not biting anybody. I'm in the.
Then you're a fucking shitty shark.
I'm not a shitty shark. I'm
Seriously,
a shark.
You watch Shark Week?
No, I'm a live and let live shark.
The sharks on Shark Week are superstars because they are basically the reality stars of sharks because they attack people. You see them jumping out of the water eating seals. If you're just a lazy ass shark, you never even make television.
Not lazy ass shark. I eat what's in the water, but I will not eat humans. I'm not an asshole shark. I'm not a bitch shark. I'll eat other fish to stay alive.
They're eating humans. They usually bite and let go and go, what the fuck was that?
That's because those are sharks that are not paying attention.
That was orange juice, but it was milk.
Not paying close enough attention. I would be a very kind shark, is all I'm saying. I would swim and I'd do my shark stuff, and I would not eat humans.
You would be a shark that swims right to the middle and should stay there. Don't try to play with the big sharks up here when we're eating seals and surfers.
But you're not even happy with eating seals and surfers.
Bullshit, this is awesome. Seals and surfers are delicious.
No, you just go...
That little girl's arm was the best thing I've ever tasted. They made a movie about her.
Yeah.
I'm probably famous in Sharkland because they're like, you the one that bit off that little girl's arm? Yeah. The movie sucked, but good job, man.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
Soul Surfer?
Just in protest, too. And boy, they
so
made
the whole movie, they had to, CGI that girl's arm off? I mean, because obviously she's not an amputee, the
I'm
actress.
assuming, yeah.
That's got to be a
sort
lot
of like
of
they
work.
did Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, but how would you, I mean, even when she's out there, so